What's up, my brothers and sisters? Um, the ground's been rumbling a little bit. Um, a lot of energy, weird weather, a lot of earthquake activity. Not as strong as yesterday. I have the feeling something is, the earthquakes are pretty much strong daily now. Um, and as I've been saying, I know I say it all the time. Something big is coming. We all know that. It's not a secret or something that, you know, if you see what I see, and you're hearing what I'm hearing, and you're witnessing what I'm witnessing, and it's no secret that something's going to happen. And all this silliness, with it's no secret that the government lies to us, so um last night the ground was rumbling pretty good. And I'd probably say about 5 in the morning, maybe even earlier than that, like around like 3. I mean, it sounded like a helicopter was literally outside of my window. I mean, I could have sworn they were like landing, like like landing outside of the. And I was like, oh gosh, I was like, it's probably a highly elite team of U.S. Navy SEALs, and they're probably like, Delta team, how's it look over there? He's like, clear, sir. He's like, Roger, Roger, Bravo team, how's it looking? He's like, we're in the back, Alpha team moving in. And like, I was like planning on them knocking on my door or something, right? And they were like, secure the package, do not harm. Taken to secure location, copy, 10-4, Roger, moving in. And then they were gonna like dart me, right? And then like put me in the helicopter. And then when I woke up, he's gonna be like, "How you doing, Juice?" And I'd be like, "Who are you?" And he takes off his night vision, and he's like, "I'm Captain Rogers with the U.S. Navy SEALs." And I'm like, "Nice to meet you." And he's like, "Is there anything we can provide you?" And I'm like, what do you got?" And he's like, "We have the top of the line hot cocoa. It is cold." Uh, yeah, I'll take a mug. And he's like, Bravo team, can you get that hot cocoa?" Roger. He's like, "Can I take a selfie?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not, He's like, "Do you have a Twitter?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "What can I post this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Captain Rogers with juice." And he's like tapping at the. I don't, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, it sounded like helicopters. And I was like so tired and feeling like I did not want to get up and look. So I didn't. I did not look. I did not care. I was sleepy. And nothing was going to interrupt my sleep, no matter how bad the ground was shaking and how loud it sounded. I'm just ready for it to come. I'm ready for it to arrive. I'm ready for this beast system to be destroyed. I'm ready for Creator to show his greatness to all and everyone to bend their knee. And it's not so much that I want to be proven right. I'm just, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this silliness. I'm tired of this ugliness. I'm tired of this pointing fingers and hating each other. I'm tired of this brother against brother. I'm tired of this evil. And I can't help but think that it's a shame because the world is such a beautiful place too. I like the birds. I like watching the birds. I like feeding the birds. I like taking the walks out here, looking at the sky, enjoying the quietness, looking at rocks, and I enjoy this place at the same time. But gosh, it is so tiring, and it is so frustrating and stressful. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, you know? Because there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of good people. And there's a lot of beautiful things. I miss my dog a lot. I really do miss Bandit. He was my only friend, and he loved me in a way that no one else ever will, you know? He was never mad at me. He never disagreed with me. Sometimes he was stubborn and didn't want to go in the backyard, and I don't blame him. I loved him. And, as silly as it sounds, man, Bandit was a good dog, and I really do miss him. And I know that he'll be waiting on the other side for me to guide me, because I will not know where I am. I will be in a field of grass with a beautiful sky, and I will wake up not knowing where I am. And he will be there ready to guide me to the gates. At least I hope so. And like I said, he was my only friend. I don't have any friends. Not anymore. And, as much as I try to tell people about Creator and how beautiful things can be, people don't like it. They dislike me for it, and they shun me. And it's not so much that I want to be right. It's the enjoyment of knowing that Creator is there in every way and that He is there. And like I said, it's just a shame that people will never meet eye to eye and that there's hatred and evil. And I saw a video of a lady beating a dog. I mean, absolutely beating the crap out of it. And luckily somebody was able to catch that on video, and that lady will be hopefully going to jail. At least I hope so. Because as much as she was beating that dog, it's one of those cases where you'd wish that he would just bite the hell out of her. And he did not. Because there's a lot of cases going around of people being mauled by dogs lately. Look it up. I don't know how many times I hear about people just being mauled by dogs. And you know what? That's because they have crappy owners. Terrible owners. And it might even be the case, I mean, there's cases where, they have good owners and they just got loose. And that's a shame too, And, if I had it my way, things would be a lot different, but I think everybody feels that way. And then there's another video I came across where a transsexual man was molesting children, and I think that answered the age-old question: are these people created or are they born? And I'd have to say that it's a mental disorder and they're created, because why is the need to push it on the children? Why is the need to express this adult-oriented stuff to the children? And then they're laughing about it in schools because their teacher's a transsexual, and they just get enjoyment out of creating these children and confusing them. And you will be punished accordingly. Lessons in strength.